So getting back to everything else, thanks guys for sharing your wins. I always appreciate hearing those. Hi Steve, how are you? We have been talking this week about scheduling and getting your schedule together and doing all that stuff. So did anybody do the homework of your 5 big rocks for your multiple streams of income?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm a sir now. I'll take that.
I'm like, no, I missed the assignment.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. So I'm just trying to get you guys to think bigger about your business, and not just my business is a realtor. I show homes. Like that's what I do. I want you guys to think bigger because in this business, it's fantastic because you can always grow and there's always more to do. The problem is that if you ever stop, it's like, oh, the income stops. That's not cool. So how do we cultivate multiple streams of passive income that we don't have to actively work for? So, we can actually, take a vacation, heaven forbid. So that's kind of what I want you to think about. Miss Julie, would you mind sharing yours?
Sure.
Okay.
So my 5 rocks, I want to focus on referral business.
Mm-hmm.
So I can help people all over the place without actually doing all of the work, the referral basis. Trio, obviously my real estate, interior design, and then I have isogenics, which is an additional passive stream of income. So there's my 5.
Very cool. Very cool. Isaac, did you do it as well?
Yes.
Let's hear.
So my biggest one, number 1, is just stepping outside of my comfort zone. That is number 1 for me. Number 2 would be to just know my market, become more informed. Number 3 is actually along the same lines with Julie with the referrals. I want to build as many connections as I can with my sphere back in West Virginia, where I'm from, and PA, where I have a lot of family. So I want to be able to connect with as many people as I can out there. And then just number 4, just stay consistent with growing, and not just growing, but managing my database. And then number 5, just being consistent with following up. So
awesome.
And then you asked about the taglines yesterday too.
Yes, we'll touch on that.
Okay.
Touch on that. So quit trying to move ahead, Isaac. So mine, just so you know, and I put numbers with mine. So I said I want to cultivate 50 new referral agents in the United States in the next 12 months, so that I have at least one in every state. I want to focus on recruiting, and not just for my coaching program, but I want to recruit agents into the market center for my profit share. So agents that aren't necessarily new, but are capping agents. And just so you know, that does not necessarily have to be to your market center. You can recruit to an agent in West Virginia or Idaho. They join Keller Williams, they name you as your sponsor. So it's all over the United States. So just so you guys know. And I want to have 5 agents under me within the next 5 years. Pretty simple. I want to build out a team, like an actual real estate team that I don't necessarily have to be an active part of. I want to get into MAPS coaching because I think that MAPS coaching that's the way that you grow. And as a leader, that's the way that I'm going to grow and help you guys grow more. And I also want to invest in 2 additional coaching locations. So I want to be in this market center and 2 other market centers in the next 12 months. So those are mine. I was vulnerable. I would urge you guys, if you can, to put a number to your goals, because then it makes those SMART goals. Because we know, does everybody know the SMART acronym? Okay, now I'm going to say the SMART acronym and I'm like, and I'm drawing a blank. Well, please. I know it. Oh, did you guys see yesterday when I was talking about the 5 things you have to do in business? I was putting together lead gen and lead follow-up. Those are 2 separate things. So it's scripting and role play, lead generation, lead follow-up, setting appointments, negotiating contracts. You're welcome. Your SMART goals, they're specific. So you've drilled down to a specific thing. They're measurable, hence where the number comes in. They are attainable, realistic, and time bound. So when I said I want to have 50 agents in my referral network in the next 12 months, that's what I was trying to do. Is I was giving myself a number that's attainable. That's what, 12 months, it's 3 to 5 a month, let's just say 4.5 a month. That's easily done. I can make a call a week to find a referral agent in another state. So that is, and I'll post all that on our Facebook page. So definitely keep track of our Facebook page. But going back to it. So if you guys have not done this little exercise, again, this isn't something that you have to do. I'm just trying to get you guys to think bigger, because I feel like for the beginning of this, I've done a lot of training and I haven't necessarily done a lot of coaching, which is getting you outside of that comfort zone and trying to make you think bigger. So I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to grow. So Isaac brought up taglines, which is something we were talking about yesterday. Isaac, would you like to go off of that a little bit more?
Yeah, before I do, could I get that SMART acronym again?
Absolutely. I will post it on our Facebook page. And frankly, I'll just walk over and tell you. It's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. And you can Google that if you need to. So taglines, we were talking about that while he's writing. So I was talking about the importance of every time, like you do a Facebook video, or every time that you, on your business card, how are you branding yourself? And having that tagline, again, like we were talking about, Big Dan Caldwell, he's down in Tucson. Every time he does a video, he's like, this Big Dan Caldwell with Keller Williams, Southern Arizona, your friend in real estate, blah, 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 whatever it is. But he's Big Dan Caldwell, your friend in real estate. Okay. That's how he's branded himself. And, I was listening to a commercial this morning for Treetop Applesauce. Okay. Their tagline is, we grow together. And I'm like, oh my God, that's brilliant. So everything has a tagline. And what's your tagline? So Isaac and I were in there yesterday in the fishbowl talking about this. And he was like, I want to do something based on relationships, because that's really what I want to do. And Isaac, what did you, I told him this doesn't have to be done in 24 hours. This could take a while, because these are tough stuff. But Isaac, what'd you come up with? What are some ideas you've got?
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with this one. Just 3 words.
Okay.
Converting transactions into relationships.
I like that. That's 4 words.
So 4 words, 3 I can count.
Converting transactions into relationships.
Conver-
I like it. I like it.
Tell me what's wrong with it.
What about moving from transactions to relationships?
Moving.
Oh, Heather, you're muted, or I can't hear you. Nope, you're unmuted.
You hear me?
Yes. What'd you say?
Well, what you said would make sense, because they have to move into their new home. So that makes kind of more sense in a real estate aspect.
Isaac, how do you feel about that?
Uh,
How about this? Think about it. Because you don't have to like it right away. And you can say, no, I don't like that. I like mine.
well, no, I'm open to anybody's suggestions or ideas. That's the one that, I don't know, I really like the idea of going from, it's not just a transaction, it's a transaction becoming a relationship and a friendship. So I'm trying to build something around that, something that's simple and short.
I love it. I love it.
How about AC Realtor for you?
I like that. I like that.
The person that has a home in Mesa, do they have a virtual tour of that home? Or have they thought about doing one? Or?
I have done virtual walkthroughs, and I have actual I have little videos that I've even posted walking through the property. So I could send you those links.
On Facebook?
I've actually posted in the private group too. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah. Would you post that in our private PC group? Because that would be super helpful.
Yeah.
Sorry to give you more homework.
Oh no, it's it's fine. I have I used to have a hashtag that I used a couple years ago that I'm your home buying bestie. So I used to hashtag my stuff or my buyers home buying bestie.
I
So
like that.
become your best friend after the transaction. That's usually what I tell them too. Like our relationship doesn't stop at the transaction; it moves on forward. And I've been blessed to have my clients from 8 years ago still contact me today. So
Fantastic. I like that a lot. And Julie, of course, walked over because I was going to ask her what hers was.
Mine is when one door closes, another one opens.
Like that.
I like that.
Where my question to you, Heather, is where do you fit in that?
Well, I always think about when you're buying a house, well, even when you're just moving, that you're taking your old life and you're making another path for your new life to start. So some things may be really sad and you're leaving, but you're also opening up to things that could never have happened if you were in that old place. So it's like, you got to look at the positive that you're getting out of it, and instead of the past, look towards the future.
I like that. But my question is, where are you in that?
Oh.
Could it be when one door closes, I open another one?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what you meant by that.
Because you need to be in that. You know what I mean? It's a little different than doing like a corporation. Well, even a corporation, we grow together.
Yeah.
No, mine used to be what moves you, and now I'm like, what? So what about I move you?
Yeah.
I don't like that as much, but getting, and Isaac's, what was yours again? Converting
transactions to relationships.
So it's implied that he's in that one. Same with Miss Maggie. So Julie, what was yours?
Make sure your dreams are in the right hands.
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that.
Even if I can't help you find your home, I can make sure that your dreams are in the right hands.
What about making sure your dreams are in the right hands? Because that implies that you're in on that, as opposed to them, like, make sure your dreams are in the right hands is kind of like, you, Mr. Buyer, make sure your dreams are in the right hands. Making sure your dreams are in the right hands means like, I'm making sure. So I thought up one.
Morning, it kind of hit me, and I don't know if you saw it. It was like, being a realtor with Keller Williams means I can help connect you with agents like me all over the world. So if I can't personally help you find your home, I can make sure your dreams are in the right hands.
I like that. And I was gonna say, you helped me come up with mine, because when I start my real estate group, I'm gonna call it Connect Realty, which Julie was a catalyst on that. We pinged ideas off of each other. And you might have actually come up with this, so I can't take credit for it. But I wanna be connecting people with communities. So that's gonna be that tagline, is Connect Realty Group, connecting people with communities. Again, haven't finished it yet. Not sure about it yet. But like I said yesterday, the fantastic thing about taglines is that if you guys use one and then decide, 10 years, 6 months, this isn't really me anymore. I'm not really, this isn't my thing anymore. I've transitioned into something else. That's okay. You can do that. So you're not stuck with this forever. So just so you guys know. Okay, so this week we have homework has been put together a schedule, making sure all your big rocks are in it. And we talked about what those 5 big rocks for your real estate business are. And then I wanted you to get 5 big rocks for your passive streams of income business. So you guys are doing awesome, by the way. And again, if you haven't done the homework, you're not in trouble. This is sort of an ongoing thing. I feel like I haven't been making you guys think enough. So I want you to think bigger. My homework for tonight is putting those 5 big rocks into a actual SMART plan. Okay. So like for mine, I want to have 50 realtors for referral agents in the next 12 months. How many is that a month? And how many is that a week? So breaking it down even further than that. So I want to have 2, because you can't do 1.5 connections a week. I want to have 2 connections with new realtors a week. And these are the things that I'm going to do for those. I'm going to make a phone call and have a face or a phone call conversation with them. I'm going to follow up with a text message saying, thank you so much. I'm going to email them an invitation to my website. And then I'm going to follow up with a handwritten thank you note to their brokerage saying, I'm so excited to be working with you in the future. Here's 5 of my business cards in case you get anybody in the area. Okay. So again, that's just off the top of my head, but what are you going to do for those 5 big rocks in that specified time period? Okay. And again, this is not like we're not being graded on this, all that kind of stuff, but I want you guys to come and be able to share this because I want to help you with it. Is that okay with everybody? Okay. And just, I know I say this all the time, but this is a safe space where we can share information and ideas. We're not going to get judged on it. So if you are nervous about that, please try and set that aside because we're all here to help everybody. Okay. Awesome. All right. It is 10 o'clock. I am so sorry. I know you guys have other things to do today. So thank you all so much for hopping on the call. I will put those things on the Facebook that I said that I was going to put the SMART plan. Also, I will email out the Zoom link for today for the trio training. And there's the mastermind tomorrow with Cody Gibson. He is amazing. He's our OP. He's going to talk all about listings. So I will email that out as well. I'd love for all you guys to hop on that. Okay.
Perfect. And I went ahead and I put the 2 videos into our PC group, so you guys are welcome to take a look at it and give me feedback, please.
That would be fantastic. Thank you so much, Maggie. It was wonderful to see all your faces on the call today. Take care. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Bye, everyone.
Mhm.